If you are watching this, chances are you are building your business, grinding every single day, but somehow you feel completely alone. Everyone around you is busy going out, partying, distracted by social media or Netflix, living their normal lives while you are stuck trying to figure out how to grow your idea, how to scale, and how to survive. And here's the problem, nobody tells you. It's really hard to connect with people who actually get it. People say they understand entrepreneurship, but when you try to talk about the real struggles, the long nights, the doubt, the fear of failure, they just don't. You feel misunderstood, disconnected, and honestly exhausted from trying to fit in a world that wasn't built for people like us. And that's exactly why I decided to do something about it. Hi, I'm Gonzalo, I'm an entrepreneur trying to build the new social media app just for entrepreneurs where cheap dopamine is totally prohibited and only value is guaranteed. And my goal is very simple, to finally connect people like me trying to build something meaningful, make them connect not only through DMs but also in real meetings, in person and online. In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to join the waitlist and how my idea is going to be executed. So right now, we are in the waitlist phase with a beta version of the app that I'm going to show you right now. So first of all, let's go to the beta app. So first thing I want to say is obviously we are seeing here the mobile screen in a computer. That is why you see these ugly empty spaces, but just focus in the content. So first of all, we have here the panel where it's similar to Instagram stories and they are used to share value or looking for someone but it's temporary. So I'm going to show you some AI examples I made. For example, saying looking for a technical co-founder, open to collaboration this month, seeking content creator for SaaS launch, and hiring first engineer, DM me. Need beta testers for new tool. Why these are here and not in the normal panel? Is here in the panel because are temporary things like looking for someone, and once you get to meet that someone that is going to help you in your SaaS launch or in something you need, you just delete the panel and it's done. Then obviously we have here the normal panel that is all and following. This is only text because we don't want videos that saturate dopamine. So are amazing posts with a lot of value, and then we have here the lighter blue posts that are like blog posts. This is short, but we want it to be much longer, telling stories, long stories with massive value. So we have two types of posts. These normal posts that are like tweets with only value, and then we have these light blue ones that is more like a blog post for researches, for some studies being done or something like this that have to be longer to give more value. But this is not the most important part. The most important part is the network. Here is where you are going to meet people just like you, or in your location, or building the same thing as you, or in your niche. So we can filter by focus or by location. By focus we have, for example, SaaS founders, indie hackers, content creators, early stage builders, but we are going to add much more. Then we have by location, for example, US SaaS founders, London SaaS, Madrid founders, Barcelona builders, or Berlin startups. So it's very important to get inside of these chats where in your niche or your location. So for example, you go to SaaS founders and you have here a chat only for SaaS founders, but most importantly you have here the next event panel. Why is this so important? Because here is where you are going to build the real interactions and real friendships with people building just like you and in the entrepreneurial world. So we are going to have, for example, SaaS Growth Masterclass. This is not a masterclass by some massive figure, but it's an online call where you all share the ideas so you can make friends. For example, here is obviously an example, May 14, 2025 at 7 online. 47 founders join about this event, who is it for and what you learn, or the topics are going to be discussed in the meeting. And the most important part, you have Madrid Sanders Founders Meetup, for example, and this is in a special location in Madrid, so you get to meet people in person and build real connections and real friends in person with people building just like you. And obviously You get to know them first in the meetings, then you can DM through the app, and then you can get to meet them in person. Obviously here, same thing about this event, who is it for and what you learn. Then we have members. That is very important because you can also DM them privately. So SaaS founders, here, everyone here is a SaaS founder. So if you want to get to know someone privately, you go to message and you are going to be moving to the DMs. So you can connect them privately. Then also to get to know people privately, you can do it through the members inside the private chats, or also in community. You can filter by, for example, SaaS, and here you are going to see everyone building SaaS inside of this app. So obviously same thing, you can go to message and DM them privately. And then obviously you have your profile where you can see your followers, obviously your description, your entrepreneurial focus. That is very, very important. Your entrepreneurial focus is very important because people may filter you by focus. So if you have the wrong entrepreneurial focus, people filtering, for example, by SaaS, and you have entrepreneurial focus, another thing, are not going to see you here. So very important, the entrepreneurial focus, then the followers, following your post, your likes, and depending on the amount of followers, the amount of posts, and the amount of likes you have, you are going to have a status. The higher your status, the more people will see your post. Why? Because it means that you give a lot of value. If someone that posts once a month and gives little value is going to have low posts and low likes. That is why their posts are less valuable and are going to be shown for less people. If you have a lot of followers, a lot of posts, and a lot of likes, your status is going to be higher, so your post is going to be shown for more people. Then you have your post, the saved post you have, and the following people you are your followers and the following people you are following. So that is all for today. This is only the beta. We are working on an MVP, but for today this is the beta we have. And now, if you are interested to join people like this, you can join the waitlist today. In the link in the description, I'm going to share the waitlist. You are going to see this, a private network for entrepreneurs who think differently. So obviously, you can see build for serious builders, build for dev, no distraction, some quotes, and then join the founding members today. And massive value. What is the value you get if you join the waitlist and not when the launch occurs? Why? You get early access, get immediate access where the launch before public release, then founding member status, very important. As we see here, your status matters because the more status you have, the most people we are going to see your post. And if you join the waitlist, you are going to have the founding member status that give you an advantage. Then you have the special recognition as one of the first to believe in this mission. Then we have save the product, directly influence on features and community guidelines as we grow. And also before the public launch, we are going to do some requests, some forms we are going to send you, and you can massively influence the features. For example, if I send you the beta and you say, I think that the community is not that good because you can meet people by the network here. So I prefer in the community filter by age or filter by, I don't know, whatever you want. You can request it and it's mostly going to be done if it's a good idea. Then lower launch price. Obviously, we are going to implement a monthly fee. Why a monthly fee? Because that way we can filter the people who want to provide value and people who don't. If it's a free social media app, it's going to be like Instagram. A lot of entrepreneurs but distract, and they are not willing to provide value but willing to make money through your dopamine and through your attention. To remove that, we are going to implement a little monthly fee to reduce this type of entrepreneurs that only want your attention. And for the people joining the waitlist, it's going to be 60% off, 80% off, something in those lines. It's going to be very, very cheap. Then free beta access. Obviously, when we have an MVP, we are going to give you access for the same thing of saving the product. You are going to test the app. If you see any bug on any features you want to implement, it's going to be obviously consider an account. And then the paid research session for those of you who join today and in the next week, we are going to take the people who are going to give value, and for some of you, we are going to pay you in order to search for some bugs and implementing features in the app. So for example, we give you $100 to $200 and you use the beta app for 1 week and you see what to implement, what to improve, and what features are missing, and also reporting bugs. So join today, just full name, email, phone number that is optional, and press submit, and you join the waitlist today. Is massive benefit for me, massive benefit for you, and stop feeling lonely as an entrepreneur. See you in the next video.